Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's talk about biotrickling filters. These filters, these equipments are almost similar to the biofilters. However, obviously there are certain differences. So let's see what those differences are. Now, it is said to be intermediate between the biofilters and bioscrubbers because it shares similarities with both of these strategies. However, it has its own certain characteristics as well. Basically, होता क्या ये? It is an engineered vessel that holds a quantity of filter medium, but in this case, it is an inert material, often clinker or slag. Again, a vessel है, उसमें again filter medium है. जो हमने biofilters पढ़े थे, उसमें filter medium ज़्यादातर organic substances थे, peat and such things. इस केस में it is mostly inert material. Inert material मतलब कि ऐसा material है जो कि react नहीं करता contents से जो कि introduce किए जाएंगे इस vessel में. सो इनर्ट है, कोई रिएक्ट नहीं करेगा ये किसी भी कंपाउंड से जो कि इस वेसल में इंट्रोड्यूस किए जाएंगे. कौन सा मटेरियल ज़्यादातर होता है? क्लिंकर और स्लैग. स्लैग बेसिकली इज स्टोनी वेस्ट मटेरियल विच इज़ प्रोड्यूस्ड ड्यू टू माइनिंग ऑफ मेटल्स एंड सच प्रोसेसेस. सो ये स्लैग और इस तरह की चीज़ें यूज़ की जाती हैं. इनमें ये इनर्ट होते हैं, ये किसी भी केमिकल रिएक्शन का हिस्सा नहीं बनते, किसी भी गैसियस सब्सटेंस के साथ या लिक्विड कंपाउंड के साथ एज सच रिएक्ट नहीं करते. सो दोज आर इनर्ट. So these inert materials are used as filter media in biotrickling filters. The advantages of using such inert materials are there, and obviously disadvantages are there as well. Being highly resistant to compaction, this also provides a large number of void spaces between the particles and a huge surface area relative to the overall volume of the filter. As you can see, ये जो slag है या इस तरह की चीज़ें हैं जो कि inert material हैं, these don't react with other things, not with water as well. So that's why ये जो system है इसके compaction के chances बहुत कम है. Even इसमें water content बढ़ भी जाए तो ये ऐसे चौक नहीं होता क्योंकि इसमें हमने inert material use किया है. That does not go under any reactions. Second, obviously ये inert है, ये अपनी जो है फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज वो स्टेबल रखता है. सो इस वजह से इसमें स्पेसेस बहुत सारी हैं और रहती हैं, वो कॉम्पैक्शन नहीं आती इसमें, तो स्पेसेस जो ऑलरेडी मौजूद हैं वहाँ पे रहेंगी. दैट अलाउज द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ एरेशन एज वेल एज द मूवमेंट ऑफ द लिक्विड प्रेजेंट इन दिस सिस्टम. थर्ड, ऑब्वियसली दीज फिल्टर्स as they are inert and do not undergo any changes, they almost sustain their properties, especially physical properties. So they provide a best suited surface to volume area so that a much large number of bacteria and other microorganisms can grow on these kind of filters. So one more thing regarding these filters is that as these are inert and these maintain their physical properties most of the times, so they also serve as a very good substratum for the attachment of bacteria to make biofilms. हमने previous lessons में बात की थी कि biofilms जो हैं those are bacteria which are living together under the shed or under the protection of an outer covering outer matrix of exopolysaccharides and EPS basically. So these biofilms are much more resistant to toxic compounds, and these are much more efficient as well in doing certain activities. So ये यहाँ पे biotrickling filters में biofilms बहुत ज़्यादा बनती हैं, and these biofilms actually work to detoxify the toxic compounds which we introduce in these biotrickling filters. The microbes form an attached growth biofilm on the surfaces of the media. फिल्टर मीडिया के ऊपर ये एक बायोफिल्म बना देंगे. तो इस सिस्टम में ज़्यादातर जो माइक्रोब्स हैं वो बायोफिल्म की फॉर्म में मौजूद होंगे. प्लैंक्टोनिक which means free floating bacteria will obviously also be there. The odorous air is again forced through the filter while water simultaneously recirculates through it, trickling down from the top, hence the name. जो एयर है, polluted एयर जो है वो इसमें एंटर की जाती है मोस्टली फ्रॉम द टॉप, और ये जो है ये एज द एयर मूव्स डाउन इनटू दिस biotrickling filters, it comes in contact with these filters and the biofilms and the planktonic bacteria which start detoxifying this gas. So that's why the name is biotrickling filters. This is a typical sketch of biotrickling filter. You can see here that we have this inert filter over here, and obviously this contains a lot of bacteria, microorganisms as well, and water as well. So the gas is pushed in the system and it comes into contact with the water and the filter and the biofilms of the bacteria and the plankton bacteria as well. So इसमें से ये होके it will move down. वाटर भी इसमें आ रहा है, it will move down as well. So basically एक तरह का counter current है इसमें, एक तरह से water आ रहा है, एक तरह से air आ रही है. Those are mixed, those are coming in from opposite directions and those are mixed in the presence of bacteria and these filters. और इस वजह से इसका नाम है biotrickling filters. और इस तरह से जो gas है that is purified. Thus a counter current flow is established between the rising gas and the falling water as shown in the diagram. So water जो है वो trickle down हो रहा है, गैस उसमें से हम पास कर रहे हैं, दोनों कॉन्टैक्ट में आएंगे और दरमियान में we have the inert filters with attached biofilm of active bacteria and plankton bacteria as well. So all these things increase the efficiency to detoxify the toxic compounds present in any polluted air. The biofilm communities feed on substances in the solution passing over them, biodegrading the constituents of the smell. So basically जो polluted air है that smells bad. जितने उसमें ज़्यादा toxic compounds और polluted compounds होंगे, pollutants होंगे, उतनी that air will smell bad. So as the air is purified, उसकी जो bad smell है वो कम से कम होती जाएगी. So that's a clear indication that whether the filter is processing well or not. इस सारे प्रोसेस को easily monitor किया जा सकता है. What you can do is that you can easily collect the water sample and see whether it is undergoing any change or not. You can collect the water sample from different locations in the biofilters and you can compare them, and thus you can conclude whether the operation is going on with good efficiency or not. Process control is similarly straightforward as well. Process control से मुराद ये है कि we have to control the conditions at which we operate any such filter. In this case biotrickling filter, we have to maintain certain amount of water, water flow, gas flow. We have to maintain the volume of the water, and we have to check the concentration, the number of cells of bacteria, and the inoculum that we introduced, and so many other things as well. Now, though the efficiency of these filters is broadly similar to the previous method, it can deal with high concentration of contaminants and has a significantly smaller footprint. इसकी जो efficiency है वो बायोफिल्टर से मिलती जुलती है, लेकिन ये ज़्यादा concentration of contaminants को deal कर सकता है. It means that if we have air sample which contains much more pollutants, so that can be much more efficiently treated in biotrickling filters as compared to biofilters. ये ज़्यादा concentration of compounds को deal कर सकता है. और second, इसको operate करने के लिए obviously it is doing a much bigger job, लेकिन again इसको operate करने के लिए we do not require much larger space as compared to biofilters. However, if we want to make it more efficient, so इसमें obviously we have to introduce so many changes, especially engineering changes, and whenever we want to do that, हमने पहले बात की थी कि जो scientist का काम है that is basically based in the labs mostly. The scientists can give recommendations. Next is engineering, and that requires a lot of funds, a lot of capital. So obviously if you want to convert a scientific knowledge into technology, you have to engineer it, and it requires capital. And if you have engineered it and you want to modify it further to make it more efficient, again you require a lot of money for this. So obviously those are the hurdles if you want to improve any such technology. I will see you in next lesson.